Welcome back to my S-Rank series for Cuphead. Today is the grand finale. I'll be taking on the devil and then the S-Ranks for the base game will be complete. He certainly doesn't make it easy either. It's a tough final boss. Even if you know his attack patterns, it's pretty easy to make a mistake. For the setup, I'll be taking my beloved roundabout, of course, but then I'll switch to the spread fire as a secondary. I'm sticking with Super Art 1, and then I'll take the smoke bomb charm. This will make dodging the various fireball attacks in Phase 1 much easier than they would be without it. The devil has a wide arsenal of potential attacks during Phase 1, and you never know what you're going to get. The only constant is that purple devil ads will pop out from behind his throne and run to the side, eventually appearing on that same side to run across the arena. They only take one shot to bring down, but you have to pay attention because some of the devil's attacks will force you into a corner, and that's exactly where the ads show up. So you need to be careful about picking which side of the arena to run to. If you can't control that, and let's be real, sometimes you can't, just try not to run all the way into the corner. If you leave just a little bit of room, you might be able to beat the ad right when it appears, avoiding the damage. With that out of the way, the first attack I saw was the snake. This one is pretty straightforward, and it's one of those attacks that forces you into a corner. Moving to the opposite side is all you have to do to dodge, but we also just discussed why that can be dangerous. Watch out for those ads. Next we have the goat form. Right after his arms stretch off screen, jump to the side. When you start coming back down, dash back to the center to both increase your airtime and end up in the spot that becomes safe the earliest. His fireball attack has 3 different forms. In this one, you'll see a diamond pattern at the start. The 4 points will start moving in a circle as they move towards you. There will also be a flame that you can parry in the middle of the circle. Move to the side and wait for it to catch up. Parry the flame in the middle and then dash past. When it catches up on the other side, you should be going with the grain, so just follow the flames around until you get through. It'll follow you one last time, so jump through the middle and dash past again. Then you're free. If you see a square pattern, stay in the middle. The bubbles will always start by moving away from you. Then you can just focus on where they'll be when they touch the floor. Either jump over them or dash past them when they get to you, and you should be fine. The hardest pattern to deal with is the hexagon. Each of the fireballs will fire at you in a straight line one at a time. One of them can be parried, but its placement is random, so only go for it if it won't put you in danger. There will be other opportunities to get the 3 you need, so don't force it. Once again, you'll want to quickly move to the side. You shouldn't have to jump until after the second shot, then just alternate going high and low, and you should make it through the assault unscathed. The last attack is the spider form. He'll climb through the ceiling, then try falling on you repeatedly for a little while. So just move side to side and dash if you see him appear above your head. This one is pretty straightforward compared to the other attacks. Switch to the spread fire and shoot at the eyes. Watch for a flaming poker chip that falls on the platforms one at a time though, always moving from left to right. You'll have to watch for when it lands on the platform next to you and move accordingly. When a bomb appears in one of his eyes, he'll turn to spawn it out of his ear, which will place it at either platform number 2 or platform number 4, depending on which side activated. These can always be parried, and I recommend doing so right when it spawns. If you miss, the explosion will take up half the field, and you don't want to be that guy. You need the 3 parries anyway, and this is a good opportunity to get them. He can also spawn an axe near the center that moves in an expanding circle. The advice I'd give for avoiding it actually applies to the entire phase. You should only have to jump between platforms number 2 and number 3 for the entire section. You can work platform 4 in there if the bomb appears on that side, but you can otherwise stay in this zone, only switching platforms if an obstacle is incoming. In Phase 3, platforms number 1 and number 5 will be eliminated. Then 2 ads will take their place. These guys will take turns throwing skulls across the arena. Use the platforms that are at their low point, and maybe even duck for good measure. Keep an eye out for skulls that can be parried though. I'd recommend taking at least one of these ads out of the fight before you focus on the boss, because avoiding skulls is much easier if there's only one source. Either use a special or just hit them with the spread fire right after they use their skull attack. He can also spawn flying imps that will hover at the top for a bit before charging after you, but they fall pretty easily. Keep using the spread fire, and they likely won't even get close enough to deal any damage. You can jump up after them if you're really worried, though. Lastly, the poker chips will continue raining down, so keep moving from the center to the sides as needed. When you make it to the final phase, only the middle platform will be left. This becomes a problem because the poker chips will keep on falling, but now you have nowhere else to go. The devil will start crying though, and these tears can actually be parried, which will give you the airtime you need to get back to the platform. Alternatively, if you time it just right, you can actually jump around the poker chips without dealing with the parries at all. If you're still struggling with this phase, be advised that one special is enough to end it right when it starts, so it's skippable as long as you hold on to your charges. And that's it for the Devil, which completes the S ranks for the base game. If you still need the P ranks for the run and gun levels, I'll be working on those guides next. Otherwise, maybe I'll see you for another series in the future. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like or comment to help boost the channel and give me some feedback, and consider subscribing so that you'll be notified when I decide on my next playthrough series. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.